Sometimes the end of a relationship isn't dramatic. There's no huge fight, no cheating scandal, just distance. Like two people slowly fading out of sync. And you may be wondering, is this just a rough patch or is it over? And while there's no checklist, obviously, that I can give you that will give you a definite answer, there are signs that your relationship might be quietly exiting. So emotional distance. When was the last time you really talked to each other about more than the day-to-day things like errands and bills? When the connection fades, it's not always a scream. It's often like a whisper. So you stop sharing, stop asking, and one day you realize your partner doesn't really know what's going on inside you, and vice versa. And then there's avoidance. So, you notice they're working late more often. You're suddenly diving into hobbies, scrolling for hours just to kind of stay out of the same room. Or maybe intimacy is gone. I don't just mean sex. I mean like hugs, touch, eye contact, flirting, that sort of thing. Like you're just coexisting, but not really connecting. And feeling alone while you're in a relationship is one of the biggest signs, because you're technically together, but you just feel miles apart. And that kind of loneliness is information, If you add in arguments that don't go anywhere, cyclical arguments you have over and over again, or if you're both walking on eggshells around each other, these are some of those quiet quitting signs. Another big one is when your mind starts to wander, not just about necessarily other people, but about leaving, about who you would be if you were not with them. That kind of like what if daydreaming. That can be your intuition starting a conversation that you haven't had the courage to say out loud yet. None of this means your relationship is doomed, but it does mean something is not working. And ignoring it is not going to make it any better. So if this resonates with you, start with honesty with yourself. What are you craving that you're not getting? What are you not saying out loud? If you're not ready to leave, but something does feel broken, address it. And if you guys can't talk about it, find a therapist to help you unpack it, find out if it's fixable or if there's an ending that you've just been delaying. You both deserve that. So it's important, if this is happening, to deal with it, Let me know what you think about that.